And we are just a little bit ahead, but we're fine. So I will introduce the next show, which is Comedy Fight, being led by Tim Wick.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming out. I'm going to turn on this microphone here. I'll set stuff down. And then, welcome to Comedy Fight, everyone. How is everyone today? Welcome to Fearless Fest. It is so great to be back doing a live fundraiser after the last 2 years, although I think we can all agree it felt considerably longer. Comedy Fight is an event that I created for Die Laughing a few years back. What we're going to do, we are going to bring out several performers, and their job is to win battles with comedy. That's all it is. We're just going to have them win, and I'm trying to plug this in and hold the microphone. It's very awkward, and that's all right. Pretty much if you're watching me do something, it's awkward. I know how to do it. Thanks, Salsa. Salsa Sterling, everyone. Salsa. So I'm bringing up, I actually, just so you know, this is a double elimination tournament. I created a bracket online. You can do this. I know it's amazing. So I'm going to introduce all of our performers, and then we're going to get started with Comedy Fight. So first up, we have Allison Anderson. Let's hear it for Allison. Nancy Magistad. Am I pronouncing your name right, Nancy? Good. I always have trouble with Nancy. Kelvin Hatley. Kelvin Hatley. Tom S.T. Whoa, look at that comedy fight. Jason Kruger. Emma, I don't want to butcher your last name. How do I pronounce it? Titi. That's what I was going to say, so good for me. Emma Titi. All right, good. Bob Alberti. Eric Thompson. And we only had 8 chairs, so our final 2 performers are going to have to stand awkwardly to the side. Heather Rand McKay. It's not your fault, Salsa. I added people at the last minute. And Michael Bloom. So here's how it's going to work. I have several challenges that I've written up in my
No. Damn it, Salsa.
I mean, it's more awkward if you have a chair and you don't use it. So.
Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring up 2 performers. I'm going to issue a challenge to them. They could be something like a musical off or a hopscotch off. And their job is to not only figure out what that means, but then engage in a comedy fight to determine who wins. Now, the judging panel is everybody else on stage. So after they engage in their fight, I will have the panel offer their thoughts on the fight, what they who they felt won. They can advocate for somebody if they like, and then I will have a vote by a show of hands. If there is a tie, it will be very awkward, but I will pick the winner at that point. So my goal is to never have to do that, but I know that's not the way it's going to go. So the randomly chosen first pairing is Nancy versus Allison. And in my pocket, I have all these different challenges. I'm going to pull this one out. And this is the, okay. All right, this is a snack off. A snack off. So that is your challenge. You must fight each other with snacks. Go.
I am going to whip you with my Twizzlers. I'm going to lose my microphone.
I don't know how to do this. I've had professional training in the homeland of England.
Oh, but I have pretzel sticks, and I will poke you everywhere. Poke. Hey! Ow! Identify!
I have avocados.
What?
I have avocados.
Avocados? But those are mushy. Oh no!
No.
Oh All right. But I have M&Ms, and they hurt.
All right, that's not what I expected it would be, and that's exactly how this show is supposed to go. I thought for sure when she pulled out the avocados, you would pull out toast, and then it would just be, then the entire show would be like a hipster off, and we'd be. All right, so panel of judges. Does anybody have any thoughts on who won that snack off? Yes, Tom.
I think Allison made a very strong opening with the whippy Twizzlers.
Thank you, Tom.
I'm gonna put that as a point in Allison's favor.
But
Okay.
I think that a lot can be said for Nancy's immediate posturing, right? Like that was the posture of somebody who has fought with a snack before.
I
Okay.
think an avocado really is a good weapon.
I have to say it's a strike against Allison that she broke out the pretzels because that constitutes assault.
Okay. So I think we need to be very clear that no matter what happens from here on out, Bob loses. So panel, by show of hands, who feels Allison won our snack off? Oh, it looks like we've got a clean win for Allison. Well done. Nancy, you did great, and this is a double elimination tournament, so you will be back. But we must, yes, thank you, audience member. We appreciate you being in the audience. It's great. For those of you watching online, tell your friends to come and watch us online or in person here at the Phoenix Theater in beautiful, not downtown Minneapolis.
Thank you for clapping at your screen.
Thank you for clapping at your screen. We really do appreciate it. Up next, Kelvin and Tom. Kelvin and Tom. So what we've got for you, our challenge for you, your first challenge. I folded these up really tight, and it was a bad idea.
That sounds like a you problem.
All right. Well, it is a me problem, but it's going to make this show last a lot longer. It is a breakfast off.
A breakfast.
So food is the theme so far, and I promise you I did not write like 20 things about food on here, even though I have not eaten, and that's probably why it came up. But anyway, it is a breakfast off. Go.
Okay, this is a pancake flipping competition,
Correct.
and why are you here?
I brought the microwave.
You're gonna make pancakes in it. I have a whole plancha flat top grill for both of us to use.
Well, I thought there's gonna be a lot of hungry people, so I brought like the microwavable pancakes.
I suppose it's a pancake stacking competition, not a pancake making competition.
If nothing else, we can use the microwave to heat up the maple syrup because a lot of people like the hot.
Oh, okay, that's a good point. I'm gonna
Okay.
start making these pancakes.
All right. I mean, I kind of hurt my back lugging this thing in here.
Do you have a second?
I
You didn't.
don't have a second back.
You always bring no. You always bring a second to a pancake stacking competition. This is basic stuff.
Okay.
See, my first batch is already done.
Well,
Half done.
good for you.
I don't know what to tell you. You seem to have brought a microwave to a pancake fight.
We're stopping right there. That's a line that's got to go on the website. You brought a microwave to a pancake fight. Okay.
How many times has that happened?
It happens to me a lot. I figured out a lot of stuff as we're going on. I've actually set up the microphone on the stand now, and I picked the next challenge ahead of time.
Whoa!
So anyway, I realize that has nothing to do with this challenge, but I'm just saying I'm getting better at this as we go along.
Tim wins that one.
Yeah. But somebody else has to take over the brackets, and they don't really know what I'm doing with my notes and stuff. But so panel, what do you think of this breakfast off?
I think that Kelvin really was considering efficiency with his microwavable pancakes, which I think is a strong point in his favor.
Efficiency.
That hot syrup, dude. Come on.
Yes. You do need to microwave syrup. I concur with that. Yes.
Yeah, they have the syrup bottles that are like squat so you can actually fit them in.
Fit them in the microwave.
See this guy, I
See,
mean.
somebody's planning ahead.
That's detail. I think if we're going strictly by like the comedy of it, though, I think Tom had the best line with bringing a microwave to
That is true. That is true.
And it was a pancake stacking competition.
Yes,
Not
indeed.
a which pancake is most enjoyable to eat competition.
These are all interesting points, but I feel we need to determine who wins. Panel, who feels that Tom won this fight? Ooh, it's close. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. That is 5 for Tom. Tom moves on by 1 vote, or technically 2. Well done. Kelvin, don't worry. There is a loser's bracket.
Yep.
And I've known you a long time, and I know that's where you belong. So.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's just your personality. It really, it exudes loserness, and I appreciate that about you. Okay, so we are moving on to our next round. Now, Allison has moved forward and will face Jason Kruger in the next round. Let me also point out, number 1, Jason's a last-minute addition, which I've been beating the bushes for participants, so thank you, Jason. Also, Jason and I are having a challenge running the entire length of Fearless Fest. The $25 Lego walk right over here is terribly unpleasant.
Yeah, it's
And
terrible.
Jason and I are fighting, we're having a comedy fight to determine who will do the most Lego walks over the course of this day. And I would like to encourage you right now to vote Jason.
Yeah.
Vote Jason. $25. Vote Jason to do a Lego walk. We have to take off our shoes and socks.
Yes.
So
And I think it's
It
going
is.
to be close.
right now it's 0-0, so it's very close.
Yeah, it's very close.
But I imagine at some point it will not be 0-0. And I would like to encourage you to vote Jason.
You can also vote Tim.
Yeah, but Jason is a better vote. Jason's a better vote. And speaking of Jason and Allison, you are going to engage in an unexpected guest off. Unexpected guest off. That is your comedy fight. Go.
The Pope? Your Holiness, I haven't kind of stopped doing all that stuff in my teen years, but I come in. This is Allison.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Pope, sir.
I think
I'm a big fan.
so.
I'm not Catholic, but I'm still a big fan.
You're way better than that last guy. You had a history, right?
Yeah, he was a little shady.
Yeah. So,
Saying, yeah.
could I offer you something to eat, like a hamburger? Right, it's night. So, perhaps a fish sandwich.
Fish is good. Fish sandwich.
I got some bread you could turn into the body of Christ if you're down with that.
Oh!
I mean, only if you're feeling like it. You don't have to.
I got wine.
Wine, yeah, wine.
Can whiskey be the blood of Christ?
I do like a good whiskey. I mean, I'm just saying, if you wanted to branch out a little, whiskey is a good way to go.
So I know you talk to the guys upstairs, right? Do you have? Did they ever teach you the thing with the water and the wine and can you do that?
Can you make that happen? like we give you 1 bottle of whiskey and suddenly we have 40. That'd be really cool.
Is there a reason why you're speaking Latin and making a cross at me right now? Is that?
Okay, we're gonna stop right there. I don't want to get into exorcism territory. This is very dangerous. So, unexpected guest panel. What do you think? Yeah, Nancy.
Can whiskey be the blood of Christ?
Why the hell not, Nancy?
Yeah, I was gonna say, as a Catholic, practicing Catholic, Jason's references were spot on.
I'm not Catholic, but I'm a big fan.
I'm not a practicing Catholic. I gave up Catholicism for Lent, and then I didn't know when it ended. So, but yeah. So, and I remember many of those references myself. From
I was really waiting for someone to go, "Yo, Frankie."
Good point. All right, so
Is that a point for both?
I don't know. All right, so by show of hands, who feels Jason won the unexpected guest off? 5.5, 6. Just make up your goddamn mind. Make up your mind.
I did it!
It is Jason who won that, but Allison, don't worry. This is double elimination. You'll be back. So up next, we have Emma versus Bob.
Yeah, Emma.
I feel like, is this a first for both of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask before we start: Are you both native Minnesotans, or are you transplants?
Native.
You're native. So clearly Emma has an advantage here because this is a weather off. This is a weather off. Go.
36 degrees below zero.
Ooh, oh, I'm overdressed. I tell you, where are my shorts? Have you seen the foldy lounge chair? Because I'm gonna go out and tan.
Well, I have already been tanning all day, so
Well, that's 15 minutes in January. Look, okay, I'll get the non-freezable sunscreen, and you put together the non-freezing Mai Tais, and we'll just meet out on the back patio.
yeah, and then I'm gonna go for a swim.
Oh, good. I'll get the jackhammer.
Not in the hot tub either.
Well, the hot tub is what I need the jackhammer. There's only so much one can do.
I'm going right in the lake.
Oh, wow. What about the leeches?
That'll scare me.
Oof.
I'm numb.
Oh. I'm gonna go scrape some salt off of Allison's pretzels. I'm terrified of leeches. They suck.
Stop right there. Stop. Nope. We're done. We're done. We're done. I let the salt reference go through. I did. I appreciated the callback, but the leech joke, no, we're done. Okay. Panel, what do you think about the weather off?
So there was one point where Bob mentioned he was going to get shorts, and that's where I decided that I would vote for Emma.
I can get that. Yeah, Tom.
You know, as funny as the leash pun was, I can't let it slide. I'm sorry, Bob.
Whoa, that's rough. Okay, so I'm feeling a leaning of the panel based primarily on the leech pun, and I understand that, but who here thinks that Emma won? Oh boy. That's 4. And then who thinks Bob won? Yeah, son of a crap. Okay. Let's see. Did I bring a coin? No, sorry. I'm sorry. That leech pun loses it for me. Yeah, Emma wins because Bob shot himself in the foot. All right, so our next pair of performers is Eric. Eric is going against Tom. Eric and Tom. You are engaging in, this is one of the easier concepts, but you could.
We'll see.
Oh, you could complicate it. It's a charade off. A charade off. Okay, that's the end. I confess, I have no goddamn clue what just happened there. I don't know. I think it was maybe the unbearable lightness of being, but I'm not positive. Panel, what are your thoughts? Yeah, my pleasure. What are your thoughts, panel?
Eric's like, yeah, whatever, jazz hand moments, like, just like sold it for me. That's what sealed it. Just like, yeah,
What sealed it for me was the foot stomps.
The foot stomps, definitive foot stomps. Okay.
I just don't understand why everyone complains when I make a pun, and then Tom clearly said,
Oh.
and they get away with that.
Oh, I noticed.
It's mostly the delivery, Bob.
All right. So let's go. Who here thinks Eric won that charade off? Oh, pretty heavily leaning Eric's way. But Dom, don't worry, you have another chance. Eric, you are moving on in the winners bracket. Tom moves on in the losers bracket. So next up, we have Heather and Bloom. Michael Bloom. Oh, this is interesting. Hold on, I have props. If you need them.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Here you go. You can have these.
Oh my.
There you go.
Oh.
Thank you so kindly.
This.
Yeah.
This is an art off.
Oh.
An art off. Go.
It's quieter than most competitions. Very nice. Very nice.
Oh.
You can use your hands to wipe off the whiteboard if you wanted to draw something else. There you go. Yeah, it works really good. It's all right. They've been sanitized. Once. Is that a, like, beaver teeth? Is that what's going on? Thanks for watching, kids. Not bad, not bad. Is that an avocado? Oh, I see. I could have been that.
Beautiful.
What the? Do I need to? What are you?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like they've arted off well. Okay, panel. Who do you feel was most successful at the art off?
We don't get to.
Well, yeah, just offer your thoughts.
I appreciate that both of them are obviously dressed like they're starving artists right now.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. They nailed.
Well, you know they're both starving artists because they're both wearing hats.
Yes.
So.
Well, and just I don't know. I appreciated. It's not just boobs, but it's the boobs with the smiley face nipples.
Yep.
Oh.
Happy nipples. The happy nipples.
I do enjoy a happy nipple.
I thought it was interesting that they're working in black and white, and yet Heather spent more of her time working blue.
You're eliminated again, Bob.
Get out!
Okay.
Record.
Yeah, it's going to be a quadruple elimination for Bob only. All right, so we'll see who here thinks Bloom won. Anybody?
What?
Oh, look at that. A pity vote from Tom.
Take it.
So let's who here thinks Heather won? Okay, everybody thought that. Yeah, that's. All right, well done, Heather. You move on in the winner's bracket. Bloom, you're doing great. You move on in the losers, and my computer keeps turning off, and then I can't see what's going on. All right. So we've gone through the first run. We are going to move on to the losers bracket for a moment. Yeah. So let me just make sure I've got this figured out. Oh, yeah. All right. So the first round is Nancy versus Bloom. Nancy versus Bloom. You are going to be engaging. What happened there? Wow, that was embarrassing for all of us. Oh my God. Okay, you're going to engage in a zoom off. Zoom off.
You're on
Go.
mute. You're on mute. Michael, you're on mute.
What's mute?
Okay, so in the bottom of the screen, there's a button that says MUTE. That's known as mute. So anyway,
How do I get down there?
so I think I'm looking at you, but I don't know. I'm looking at the light. Wait, I'm looking at the screen. I'm looking at the light.
Why are you so loud?
Oh, I'm sorry. My volume was on 100. I apologize. Now it's on 95.
What? I can't. My ears are ringing.
Do you have a thing known as a mouse that's probably connected?
What's a mouse? I don't like mice. They're scary. I don't like. If I give it cheese, will my mouse move?
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna put you on mute myself, and then maybe I'll do the meeting myself.
I can't hear you anymore. Where did you go? Why is the screen black? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Sorry, I'm having flashbacks. I have to stop. This has to stop. That was every minute of 2020 for me in 1 minute. That was painful. But panel, what do you think? How did they do with their Zoom off? Yeah, Jason.
Go ahead, Emma.
Oh, I feel like Bloom just really captured the essence of what it means to Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As somebody who works as a teacher, I have a lot of flashbacks from watching that because Bloom did a lot of the things that students have done. So that resonated with me.
It was kind of like watching my mom try to.
I have to give Nancy credit for continuing to try to help Bloom.
I know.
Yeah.
Very dedicated.
Yeah.
One last thought. This is on both of you. There were no references to the Zoom TV show. I was a little disappointed to not see that.
Fair.
Either the 70s.
That interpretation would have been allowed. Yeah, Bob, did you have a final?
I just thought that the entire thing kind of lacked enough cat butthole.
Okay. I would just
The only thing that
I would just like to thank you for not making it a pun. Okay.
I wanted to do some filters, personally, but that's me.
Yeah.
Well, it seems clear that filters were not something Bloom was going to be able to figure out in that call. He needed a couple of months to figure that crap out. Okay, so who here feels that Nancy won the Zoom off? Anybody? Oh yeah, good 3. It's a close one, but I think who thinks Bloom won? 5 for Bloom. Well done. Bloom moves on. Nancy, you remain a member of our panel. So next up, we have Kelvin versus Bob. All right. This is clearly the oldest pairing we have on stage. I believe the only 2 people on stage older than me. Anyway, I'm not going to dwell on that too much. What I'm going to dwell on is your competition, which is a misinterpret off. Misinterpret off.
I would like to thank the. Oh, sorry, I'm not misinterpret. I misunderstood. Go ahead.
Yeah. It's a pageant.
El pequeño.
It's a pageant, but it's
Paginoto.
Paginoto. C.
Iseno.
But we're really looking for dancers.
Manuoldi and Cantalo. Terpascorio. See, of course.
Yeah.
Thank you. I understand now what you say to me.
Oh God! Like
I interpret for
I
you.
gotta bring up Duolingo here. Molto pranzioso. Be silent, Chadich.
You guys following this? Because
Yeah.
I'm doing this for you.
Okay, I'm gonna try writing this down. Okay, hang on. Yep. Okay, we have the assembled throngs of Vegas in front of us here, and they want to see some showgirl.
They're assembled? Did they use the hex wrench?
It's a Lego convention. It's a Lego convention, but they want dancers for the Lego convention. So could you?
Well, that would be difficult because Legos tend to stick to the stage.
Right.
It's hard.
Okay, we're stopping. I don't even know that. Just thinking about feet on Legos just makes me sad. Okay, that was really interesting. Okay. Panel, what are your thoughts? Yeah, Heather?
So actually, the plural of Lego is just Lego.
It's true.
Okay.
Sorry.
Eric?
All right. It's Danish. I don't.
I never thought I would ever see a misinterpretive dance, but pulled it off.
Nancy?
Yeah, I appreciate the physical comedy, and in that vein, I would say that Bob slightly excelled Kelvin, but well done both of you.
Okay.
Oh, that's a close one.
Yeah, it is a
I
close one.
appreciate the inclusion of languages other than English, but I was surprised nobody brought out any Klingon. Oh, you did? Okay. Excuse me. I misunderstood.
Well, never mind then. Okay. All right, a tough, close one. All right, who feels that Kelvin won the misinterpret off? Whoa, another pity vote. Another pity vote. But Bob is moving on, and Kelvin is done. So I'm glad you joined us, Kelvin, and now you just get to sit there and make fun of other people.
Thank you for not making me raise my hand for Bob.
I mean, it's fair. Okay, we're going to move back into the victor bracket for a moment, and we're going to have Jason versus Emma. And speaking of physical comedy, this is indeed a physical comedy off. Physical comedy off. I hope. All right, go. Gross, stop it. Wow, okay, I really enjoyed the point at which Emma's like, well, if he's gonna go all the way, I'm just not. You can hurt yourself, buddy. I don't have to. Panel, what'd you think?
I hurt myself watching that.
I did appreciate the collaborative moment where Emma helped Jason by taking the two apple weight boulder thingies.
Apple weights are the worst.
Yeah, they
They're
are.
very
I mean, I was just
Yeah.
picturing Emma eating steel girders, and it's really funny to me.
If I can ask a clarifying question, how did you learn to do that arm thing?
I have double jointed shoulders.
Wow.
Ouch.
Show off.
I very much, while I appreciate Kruger's commitment to the falls, I very much enjoyed the moments leading up to when Emma did anything, when it was very much like, okay, need to get into the right stance. It was just, there was a lot of build-up, and I appreciate it.
Well, but all
Yeah.
that build up and then just a weak ass fall.
No, I think they both played to their strengths. Yeah.
I just couldn't figure out who was Mo and who was Curly.
Well, which one's bald? Anyway. So, all right, this is a tough one, but who here feels Jason emerged victorious in the physical comedy off? Uh-oh. And who feels Emma emerged?
Wow, I'm a tire.
Yeah, you are. But I think that's impressive, and the fact that you are the only person who's pulled 2 ties so far means that you win. So, Emma's our victor. Jason moves on to the losers bracket, and we have Eric and Heather. And what we're going to do here, you two are engaged in an advertisement off.
Are you sick and tired of dealing with this guy here? Yes! Well, I have got just the thing for you. Other friends. You don't need Eric, young Eric. There's an old Eric. You don't need handsome Eric. There's a less handsome version of him. I don't think he's here yet. Now listen. What's your deal?
I mean, if you don't finish this elevator pitch in another 30 seconds, it's probably lunch.
Okay, is there some money I can maybe offer you to accept this pitch?
Isn't that kind of counterintuitive to the point of the pitch?
You gotta spend money to make money.
I'm in.
Okay, so you give me a little bit of money for the pitch, and then I will pay you after that.
I'm out.
Are you sick of curly brown hair?
Stop right there. Stop. No, that's a good stopping point. That was, as with many of these, that's not the way I thought that was going to go. Which is the point. That's, what do you think, panel?
It's a bold strategy to just like openly insult the person you're pitching.
I think it paid off.
I think Heather took the easy road. The hard one would have been to sell Eric to people.
That's not hard.
As a friend, it's just like that's a hard sell.
Okay, so who here feels that Eric won the advertisement off? Ooh, 3 votes, but I think, who thinks Heather won? 5 votes, Heather moves on! And so does Eric, because there's a winner and a loser bracket. We're moving back to the loser bracket right now. This is Bloom versus Allison. And you're engaging in a railroad off. That's right, you heard me.
Okay.
A railroad off.
Railroad off.
Well, I've been working on the railroad. What the hell is with this railroad?
I'm thinking.
What is-
I'm thinking.
Your ties are all off.
My ties are off.
Your ties are off.
Excuse, please. Your ties are off.
Are you
I'm
kidding me? My
thinking.
ties are perfectly aligned.
Are you gonna hear what I'm
This
thinking
is
or not?
parallel.
Okay.
Yours is.
We need-
You crossed the
we
ravine.
need-
You didn't
no,
even
no.
put a bridge under there. When a train rolls
Bridges
across
are
this thing,
for
that thing's
fools.
gonna
All right.
bend down.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. My iron is high quality.
Yeah, it's gonna be
But
fine. The train engineer's going.
I'm thinking we need to go this way because I'm seeing rocks over there. So we need to angle it this
Right,
way.
the rocks help support the ties, and the ties help support the
But
rails,
we
and the
need
rails are
flat ground. We need
Correct.
flat ground.
Not
Those
going
are
over
big
a ravine.
rocks.
We're like,
Those
yeah,
are rocks that are this high.
Is it
Those
not
are
good?
rocks that are this high. We can't move those things. We
Right, you
angle
take
it
the
this way.
dynamite, you blow it up, and
angle
then you
it
keep
this
putting
way.
the ties
We
down, you
Angle
put
it
the
this
ties
way.
down.
You're not hearing me. Okay. We angle it this way. We avoid the rocks. We angle it this way. Avoid the rocks. You see what I'm saying?
But then there's no blowing up stuff.
I do like
Blowing up stuff.
I do like blowing up stuff. You're
Right. You can't. So you get that.
All right, I'll get the TNT.
All right, cool.
All right, good. Okay, good. We don't want to get to the actual blowing up of stuff. That would be dangerous. I feel like my youngest wants to be an engineer, and I feel like you just gave a really convincing argument as to why nobody should do that. So, panel, what do you think? Yeah, Emma.
You know, I appreciated Michael's enthusiasm for blowing stuff up, but I can't overlook the amount of mansplaining about railroads.
Interesting point. Yeah, Heather?
I think something that I really appreciate about it is that the content was railroads, and also they were railroading each other. It's kind of.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, good
What
point.
you did there.
So early on, Allison said Mai Tais, and I just kind of.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. Kelvin?
We could have gone a whole different way.
Just how big is this railroad? Was it like designed for mice?
I don't know.
Or something? I mean, it was like this. It looked like you were making.
Maybe it's a model
It looked like
railroad.
train tracks were like this wide.
Maybe they're having a model.
Poodles need trains too.
There's a good point. All right.
How tall they were.
I don't, yeah.
It's like Smurf.
I don't think we're never gonna be able to solve this problem, so we just need to vote. All right, who here feels that Bloom won the railroad off? Oh, 2 votes. That means Allison! You are moving on, and Bloom, you just get to chill out for the rest of the show. Congratulations.
Can I get my chair back?
Yeah, just...
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Next up, we have... Oh, it's going to be Tom versus Bob. Is that right? Yes? Tom versus Bob.
Fell for that one. Fell for that one.
I've got props again. It's a whiteboard off.
Ooh! I'm so excited about
There you
this.
go. Oh, whiteboard on. There's your pen.
Thank you. God, who erased this?
Sorry.
I don't know.
Yeah. It might have been bored.
Whiteboard off. Go. Okay.
Saying.
It's interesting. And they do mean
I can write.
it's not a whiteboard. It's kind of
The more you know.
yeah.
I watched.
Aww. Very nice. It's spring. Doesn't feel like
Chris Jones
spring.
do this, and he made it look a lot easier.
Is that?
It's supposed to be Batman.
No, it's not.
I thought it was Speed Racer.
That's why I
Love
know.
that.
Oh, there you go. Very good.
There's
It's
Batman.
Batman's mom after.
Well, I mean, this worked.
Batman's mom.
Shit. See, I tried, and I got it wrong. How do I get a pair of smiling boobs wrong? I don't
I don't know.
I'm just
It looked like they had a mustache.
match game and just crap on the board. Oh, if we're going Doctor Who,
Are we?
sure.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I got
it's a woodpecker.
A woodpecker.
Okay, we'll stop there.
Sorry,
That was
No. I'm gonna address this. That's you spell it like that.
Oops.
Do you even know what oopstead means?
I would never call you anything.
No, you don't understand
I don't
how
know.
much more offensive the word oopstead is.
I don't. I have absolutely
Then
don't.
why did you write it?
Because I didn't want to write stupid.
Oh, okay.
See, that's nice. He was trying to be nice, and it turns out he was still an asshole. So, panel, what do you think between Tom and Bob?
I lean towards Tom because I just learned that something was offensive that I didn't know was offensive, and now I learned that. But Bob made the mistake, so Tom wins.
Fair.
Kelvin.
I am somewhat alarmed that Bob can't tell the difference between breasts and puppy noses.
So am I.
that he gave his breasts one eye and two mouths.
And the problem of them being perfectly round and separate is a very unrealistic body.
I disagree because all of that makes Bob make a lot more sense.
All right, panel. So who feels that Bob won?
Bob loses, period.
Wow, Bob still got 3 votes, but I believe that means Tom gets how many votes? 5 votes. Tom moves on. Bob, you are our loser. We're going to stay.
Oh, I'm gonna
Staying in the loser bracket. No. It's going to move to Jason and Allison.
Oh, okay.
Jason and
Is this a
Allison.
good match? This is a rematch, is it? All right.
You're going to engage in a circus off. A circus off.
Well, that's
Seems pretty straightforward.
okay.
Step right up, see the amazing lion tamer, only trained today to actually tame lions.
Okay, let me just finish with the high wire first.
She has tamed lions to attack her on a high wire.
Let me get. Okay, I'm almost
When
there.
she takes the last step at the platform, she will be attacked by these vicious lions.
Okay, I'm just gonna maybe go back this way then.
And when she walks backward, the trained rabid hippopotamus will be after her next.
Oh, this is a bad idea. I should have listened to my mother.
I'm the mischief clown. Doink.
I hate you. I'm gonna come after you with the knife thrower.
Would you like the knife thrower?
Oh.
Oh, that one hit.
Okay. I'm just gonna get down. All right, I'm dropping the umbrella.
Just
I'm dropping the
crawl
umbrella.
down. Yep,
Okay,
just
okay,
go right into that tube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, good. Now you're in the cannon.
What?
And it fires in 3, 2, 1.
Stop. I don't want an audience member to get hurt.
That cushion is
That's,
it's not as soft as you think it would be.
And I mean, circuses already seem pretty dangerous to me. And yet, they're worse than I thought. Okay, panel, what'd you think?
I think Jason was born to play a mischief clown.
Although a point against him is that he had to say that he was a mischief clown. He didn't let it speak for itself.
Oh.
Yeah.
He told, not showed. I was gonna say you were both made the threat of realistic violence very, very real, and I appreciate that kind of commitment.
I wanted to see the trained hippopotamus.
I mean, you're not wrong, right? Yeah.
That's Chekhov's.
Go on, you know.
That's Chekhov's.
How are the animals
check
treated
out
at
the
this
box.
hypothetical circus?
Only the best way. Only the best
Yes.
way. We treat them much better than they treat us.
Point of order. Why does the hippopotamus have rabies?
It's congenital rabies. It's not from the spirit.
All right. Now we only have 7 minutes left, so we need to keep moving. So who feels Jason won?
man.
It looks like 4. Who thinks Allison? Oh, 5. Or wait,
Wait, I was not raising my hand for Jason.
you weren't.
No,
All
I
right,
decided
Allison.
at the last minute to.
Who thinks Allison won?
To make it more difficult for
So it's a tie.
Yes.
I'm gonna give it to. Give me a coin. Give me a coin. Give me a coin.
He made me the first time, so I'm just saying
That
it
is
should be me
Jason's
this
second
time.
Oh, you're right. It should be fair. So, hey, look, it's Allison. There you go. It is Eric versus Tom. And as you are going up, I'm going to tell you that your challenge,
Hello again.
striking at the heart of things that are in the now. It's a Wordle off. Wordle off.
Gravy.
That V's definitely in the wrong place, but the G's good.
Okay. Grave.
The R and the A weren't there before. Like you knew that. It was
Look,
right there.
I'm sorry. Competitive Wordle is just so much pressure.
Stefan, can we turn this into dark mode, please?
Thank you. That would be much more helpful, honestly. Okay. All right. So grave.
Thank you.
Grave. Giver.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Got it in 3! Yay! Happy now?
Not really. I still feel dead and empty inside.
Good, because the R wasn't right in the first 2 either.
I should just go back to competitive Scrabble. God, I'm a failure. Oh God. What am I gonna do?
I mean, there are versions of this with 4 or 8 or, just more complicated ones if you want to feel worse about yourself. It's an option.
I mean, I don't know what else to do, but
There is nothing else to do.
No.
You're owned by the New York Times now.
Wow.
Why can't I just go play?
It's just like gone to existential dread in no. All right. Okay, panel. We've only got 3 rounds left, and we got about 5 minutes, so I'm gonna go for a quick vote. Who feels Tom won the Wordle off? It's a stupid goddamn tie again.
Tom!
Up, and Jason just broke the tie through pressure.
Yay!
Tom wins the Wordle off.
Thank you, Stefan.
Okay, so with our final 2 rounds, it's Allison versus Tom and Emma versus Heather, and then the winners of each of those rounds go on to face off for the championship. So we are going to do Allison versus Tom first, and you are engaging. I thought I pulled this out already. A Dungeons and Dragons off. A Dungeons and Dragons
I'm
off.
rolling for initiative. Go. It's your turn.
Okay. So, all right. So I take these dice.
No. Take that dice that I
That
that
one?
die that
That
I just-
one?
Yep, that
Put
one.
these down?
Yeah, put that down.
Okay.
And then you kind of throw it like that. Okay, so now you just hit our
Okay.
gnome bard in the head. Try. Okay, give it another try. One.
That was gentler.
That was much better.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
now you take a look at the number here.
Uh-huh. It's a 6.
Okay, that means that rocks fall and everybody dies. We have to roll new characters. I'm so sorry.
This game is exhausting.
I know. You'd think there'd be an easier way to do
You would
this.
think, okay, so
Okay,
rolling
right.
for a new character, that means I take the same one.
Yep.
And I'm rolling for intelligence this time.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, now that landed in the fishbowl. I don't know what that means.
That means I'm not very smart.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to stop there. Okay. 2 people who have apparently never played Dungeons and Dragons, but they are aware that it involves dice. So, panel.
Can gnomes be bards?
Sure, why not? Emma?
Anything they want to be.
I was really enjoying it, but I felt a little taken out of the scene when you started off rolling for initiative, and then the roll influenced what was happening around.
Yeah. Well, like I said, clear misunderstanding of what basically any D&D term actually means.
I've never actually played the game.
That's fine. Okay, so who here feels that Tom won the D&D off? It's 3. So that means who feels Allison won? 5. Allison moves on to our final round. Allison will face off against either Emma or Heather, and they are engaging in what I have termed, because I didn't find out what these things are actually called. This is those weird flappy air guys they have at gas stations off. This is the best idea I've ever had. Neither one of them is going to have energy for the final round. Okay, that's enough. You did great. Well done.
I couldn't figure out which one was Mo and which one was Curly.
Panel, I'm sorry. I have to. This was clearly a tie.
Yeah.
And there's no way to break the tie.
No.
So it's just going to be Heather and Emma versus Tom in the final round.
Oh,
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a three-person.
No, Allison.
Versus Allison.
Oh, sorry, versus Allison. That's right. Because clearly this all matters. So
Very significant.
we have about a minute left for an Irish music off. Go. Yes, I'm aware of what it is. Yeah. I'm waiting until it coalesces into a recognizable tune.
That was the fastest ballroom playing I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was impressive.
See, it didn't feel realistic because you said they had a minute and they actually had music within an Irish band in a minute.
Also, I'm pointing out that
Wow.
I'll point out that Heather was the only one playing music. Technically, it would be an Irish dance song.
It's true. It's true. We went a different way. I'll point out that I have the curly hair, so you know.
I'll point out that mine's red.
I'll point out that I'm actually very Irish.
Yeah, I mean your hair is kind of green,
Yeah.
sort of teal.
I got the green going.
Yeah. All right. So panel, I'm gonna have to give this up to you. Who feels that Heather is the victor here? Oh wow. Okay, and any votes for Emma? 2 votes for Emma, and that means votes for Allison.
Wow.
Thank-
You sang for me?
Thanks for playing, Allison. You made it all the way to the end. You should feel very proud of yourself, but mostly Heather, you should feel proud of yourself. Heather's our winner. Thanks so much for coming to Comedy Fight. My name is Tim. I'll be back later at 2:30 for the Epic Sea Shanty Challenge. We'll see you then. Have a great day.